from Salzburg, Austria, into Munich, which is still Bavaria. This is a little courtyard garden. It's actually got a glass roof over the top of it. Just a nice place to come out and have a meal. I'm having my breakfast in here actually. You can bring your beer out here or have a drink or whatever. There's no smoking anywhere, which is good. Oh, and this is Munich and the Wombats Hostel. A couple of computers here. There's a couple of some more in the lobby area. The rooms are the same as the Wombats and the other places. It was really pleasant, especially at night. And this is the whole church that it belongs to. And this is the glockenspiel. Out at 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Those little figures up there come out and do their stuff. But we're not here at the right time. This is supposed to be the giant's footprint. So if you stand right here, you can't see any windows. The myth goes that the devil said, oh no, the guy said, the builder said, if he, please could the devil not interfere with his building of the church. And he said he would not interfere. He would give him his soul if he didn't. Oh God, how's it go? He would leave, if he could build a church without any windows, he would give him his soul back. And when he came in, he found that they blindfolded him and stood him here where he could see no windows. That'd be nice to just sit and have your feet dangling in the water. There's a nice little place opposite the church. Person come back and get that because they're going to be panicking. I think the first they won't even know how to get back here.
I don't wonder if everyone's in that direction as I am.
Huh?
No, I am bad.
Yeah, I can just see.
One thing that guys are way better than girls. Girls are better than girls.
If somebody left the person, yeah, I think. A really nice spot just to sit in a small square behind the main shopping place. Put my feet in the water to cool off. They're really nice. What's the Frauensglas?
Yeah.
Frauensglas.
Frauen.
Or the giant's footstep, or the devil's footstep. It's not giant's footstep, it's a devil's footprint. Not impressive. This is a typical part of the shopping mall. It's very flat. There's a lot of pedestrian malls. Big department stores, there's other small stores. This is just one little part of it. There's masses more shopping. It's nice and easy to get about. It's about 7 o'clock and it's raining. The rain doesn't seem to last as long here. People just wait it out under the verandas. Just beyond that, through that arch is another big huge shopping plaza, all pedestrian zoned. To get from where I'm standing over to there, you have to go underground and up, go down the escalators. Underneath is a whole pile of shops and food halls, and you pop up the other side and over into the other shopping. Going around. Gone. Bizarre. Surfing in the sitting. It does. It takes quite a bit of skill to do that though. You've got a very short space to only do it one at a time. Whoops, he's gone. Yeah. Yeah, well I guess they do when they're learning. Yep, like him. This is behind me. This is a main street with a river running underneath it. We're trying to actually... Oh no! Oh, he's broken something. Waiting their turn. This is just water coming out. It's not meant to be like this and it is illegal. Let's see, go over. Seem to have a limited time and they slap the boards when it's time for them to jump off. So we've just seen the wave riders and now we're just walking through the park. It's just like any big, lovely, leafy park. The other end of that river that they were surfing down. It's all got tamed down here. There's kayaking going down that end of it. The bikie just got told off for nearly having a crash with a phone. Yeah. Comes down in and it slows right down again.
Mountain. Rock country. Bavarian Baroque style Catholic churches. Yeah.
Hay sheds to dry the hay in.
Even she likes the joke. I must be good.
There's a country road up to Obermar. Yeah. There's a little side trip up here. This is just walking towards the first of the two castles. There's Linderhof.
I found it.
Looking at it from the other side, it's actually not very big, is it?
It's just the grounds.
There's a nice waterfall coming down behind the castle. Ludwig wasn't too stupid.
Shit, I think we better start walking back down.
Looks like our lot's lined up, isn't it?
Movement, you wind it every 8 days. They're heavy weights. And after 24-hour movement, you wind it 24 hours. And there is a switch that you can switch the music and the bird at night or during the day, so you don't need to. Thank you. Remember, these are all from the children homes. And the third one on the left side, Little Red Riding Hood on the left side. You are going to see grandmother in bed, the wolf, Little Red Riding Hood, there on the left. To see the wolf in bed. You want to see the wolf in bed. Look on the left back now. Look left back, you see the wolf in bed there. So, you might.
By the houses.
Geraniums. I'm going to show you a house that wins. There is a painting here on the right side that represents Diana the hunter in Diana is a mythological. Show you a beautiful house and an ugly house. Of course, the ugly house is the tail. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a yellow building now. You see the yellow building front on the left? I mean, more I cannot. And I said very slowly.
fish either.
There's a little lake at the bottom of the castle.
너무 힘들 것 같아. 노젓는 거 할 사람. 근데 여기 노젓는 거 까딱하면 뒤집힐 것 같아.
Can't see sunglasses on, I can't actually see what I'm typing.
저거 없어? 보터 같은 건 없어? 우리는 어디 끼지?
감이
없어.
뭐가?
찾아. 뭐? 카메라 가방.
That's not the... Oh, yeah, one was organised, one wasn't, I think. Walking up to the castle. There's a tractor behind us, not going any faster than there we're walking. Got about 5 more minutes till they get to the top of it. You can get a horse and cart up, which some people have done. Was it €5? To get up and $2.50 to go down. You know, it was...
그래?
Nearly to the top of the castle. Looking down. A reflection. There's that little church down there that we passed. Up. Little church we passed on the way here. Yeah, I can hear that bell now.
You? Are you happy with the marriage?
Phones. I need to listen to somebody's cell phone going off.
He would know. Camera. Bring your camera. Look at that! Oh no!
It's a little picnic stop just below the castle. You actually have to wait for a specified time before you're allowed to go in. Each group has their own time slot and you've got to be there within that 5 minutes.
No, she just wants specific CD that it's not sold in the States. Okay.
I can see the vapour trail going right across behind the castle. There's lots of little side paths up here that you could spend quite a lot of time walking, but they're very steep, so when you go down you're going to have to come back up. There's paragliding out in the distance. We have 40 minutes to wait here till our number comes up. Sophie, my travel mate today. Glider there somewhere, but I can't see it in my viewfinder. Yellow one. There's about 5 of these out there. There's one I've got. The yellow one. There's one way up high coming down too.
It must be, can you see it? It must be launching from like up between.
Alors, tu n'es pas venu?
I'm picking up the gondola or not.
And he's the same, they think it's going to shock.
Yeah.
Because it's too much like sensory overload.
Yeah.
When you jump out of the plane.
It comes down. It's coming down fast then. This is very much you can imagine, you know, this is sort of what you imagine the Bavarian Alps to be, isn't it? Pine trees and this sort of roar. Imagine what's slow on it, would be absolutely gorgeous.
See, they have no cowboys here, they have cowgirls.
On bike, she herds cows. You may not have been here. This is the duck owl. And these rows of shingle beds are indicating the barracks that the prisoners were held in. Each row had a number indicating that particular barrack.
Special purposes were originally located where the 2 reconstructed housing barracks stand today and continued into the following row as well. The barracks for prisoner housing did not officially count had initially been built.
I'd say this has been it.
You can enter the reconstructed barracks on the right. There you will see a reconstruction of the living rooms 1937 to 38 and 1944 to 46. Photograph gives an impression of how dangerous.
I think you can go out through the entrance.
Yeah. But it's quite a lot bigger than we think. This is the Presbyterian or the Protestant memorial. The rounded one was the Catholic one and the dark one was the sloped one was the Jewish one. These are just all memorials. They're quite the Catholic one, which was in the centre, and the Jewish one over there. There's a convent at the back. It was, I think it's still running. This is the fence, and there's one of the watchtowers. I just left a part of it. You can see barbed wire gates. I suppose it's a cheap way of making it. This is the Russian Orthodox chapel. to commemorate the Soviet prisoners of war who lost their lives in Dachau. It was built in 1995, so... Oh, so they did have a gas chamber, they just...
German, English and Hebrew. The route continues past the grave of ashes to two commemorative plaques that recall the fact that the crematorium area functioned as an execution site. Here, Soviet prisoners of war or Gestapo prisoners were murdered by being shot in the neck. For the most part, the victims were not registered.
This is where some of the ashes were. Shadow.
Oh, I can see it in the shadow.
Yeah, guessing, but I think these are the gas chambers.
Begin with their arrival at camp, continue until liberation.
Disinfect clothing.
This occurred, as can be read in the first room of the exhibition, on orders of the SS Economic Administrative Main Office. Until now, no evidence has been found to show that the gassing facility ever operated for mass killing. This does not discount the possibility, however, that it was used for individual experiments. The letter from Dr. Sigmund Rascher to Heinrich Himmler on August 9, 1942, that is on display in the exhibition, verifies this intention. The sign in the gas chamber that states that this gas chamber was not put into operation refers to the unverified mass killing. Neo-Nazi propaganda still falsely claims that the American troops had supposedly a crematorium facility and the victims were for the most part not registered. A commemorative plaque on the wall recalls the executed female officers of the British Armed Forces who had parachuted down to support the resistance movement. 42, construction began on the second crematorium, the so-called Barrack X, that was built to be a murder factory. It was to contain more than just 4 new furnaces and a morgue. Behind the entrance to the disrobing room, a gassing facility disguised as a shower was also constructed. The room with the 4 ovens set behind it. This occurred, as can be read in the first room of the exhibition, on orders of the SS Economic Administrative Main Office. Until now, no evidence has been...
Quite so. There's those little pieces sticking out is where they put the gas in. Buttons. Now into this room where the dead bodies went. So we started with disrobing. They thought they were having a shower. The clothes were taken off to be disinfected. Then they walked from that into what they thought was a shower. And then they came through that room into this one, which was where the dead bodies were brought before cremation. Isn't it?
It's absolutely disgusting. Oh my god.
This is
Could you imagine the panic of like 150?
here in Dachau. On the 12th of September 1944, 4 young women officers of the British forces attached to special operations were brutally murdered and their bodies cremated. This is a crematorium. They must have put the bodies on those stretchers and just kind of rolled them in or shoveled them in or something. Those hangings were carried out here. The victims were hanged directly in front of the burning ovens. So presumably that was from those beams. Used to store the corpses that were brought from the prisoner camp to be cremated. This is one place for some of the ashes that have been stored here. This is in the barracks. I guess that's the wash. Quite, this must be the kitchen or the. Worry about our dormitories. The dormitories are very nice. 3 high. No privacy. Tasran, same kind of. I don't know how you get through onto those bunks. So head and tail will lie along. This is the roll call area here. But I think that building there was, that big building over there was soldiers' quarters, wasn't it? This was roll call. And the end is where they came into the place originally. They walked through that gate. It's the roll call area. I wonder what that big square, that must be where perhaps the German people stood, the Nazis stood.
And was designed by the Yugoslavian artist and concentration camp survivor Nandor Glit. His design, selected from an international competition, was an important indication that the plans to erect a memorial site on the grounds of the former concentration camp would be realized. The memorial consists of different monuments and commemorative plaques that were added over different periods of time. The memorial's circular design symbolizes the suffering of the prisoners and its commemoration, conveyed to the viewer as he enters the structure. The stations of suffering endured by the prisoners begin with their arrival to the camp and continue until liberation. Concentration camp survivor Nandor Glit. His design, selected from an international competition, of suffering endured by the prisoners begin with their arrival to the camp and continue until liberation. The commemoration of the victims of National Socialist terror and their suffering occurs at the end. The words "never again" are both an admonishment and a demand. The arrangement connects elements of reality that at the time of the monument's inception were new, reconstructed allusions, and artistic interpretations of suffering and commemoration.
This is right beside it. Reconstruction.
Oh my god.
In 1937-38 as part of the new camp was longer. From 1941-42, it also had a cross-section that ran parallel to the maintenance building. This cross-section served as a prison for SS men and the police, and was made up of barracks whose interiors were not divided into cells. The American forces also used the bunker as a prison after the war. The exhibition seeks to give a vivid account of the original character of the prison.
This is number 9.
Concentrating on the fate of the concentration camp prisoners, the exhibition tries to follow the individual biographies of those imprisoned there, present their recollections, and to document the various functions the camp prison served.
What's that cell of the guy who attempted to assassinate Hitler in 1939? A lot of torture took place. A lot of people were killed, and they had special prisoners in here. The cells at least are a little bit, oh god no, they're not very big at all. These were a little better than the big mess rooms.